Hey guys, if you want to learn how to make this right here, maybe not the actual, honey around it, but the redstone for this, then keep watching. If not, then make sure to watch any of my other videos. Anyway, let the video get started. This episode, we are going to be learning about bees, because they aren't too new. Like, of course, they're part of the update that came very recently, but there's still a lot of things about bees that I'm still learning, but it's still a lot of fun to work with. And if you don't know anything about bees, there aren't that many videos that I've actually seen that touch on the subject of, beekeeping and everything like that. So, when you find bees, they're usually going to be in a bee nest. It's going to be on a tree. If you want to spawn this in, it's like a 1 in 40 chance to where if you have a sapling next to like a flower, a small flower, and then the sapling grows, it has to be an oak tree. There's a 1 in 40 chance that it will have a bee nest on it. And once your bee nest is full of honey, of course, you use shears on it, and when you use shears on it, all you need is to have 3 of the honeycombs, I believe it is, and 6 oak planks, and you get this, the bee hive. Weird, like that should be a hive, that should be a nest. Anyway, it works the same way, and both of these can actually be picked up and transferred if you have silk touch with the bees inside of them. So you can carry the bees around anywhere as long as you do this a certain way. So you're gonna need campfires, okay? You gotta put them over campfires. It's like a smoking gun, sort of. So that way the bees are passive, because if you break this, the bees will actually attack you, and then, they'll die because their stingers are gone. Anyway, just gonna repair this. So right now we're about to go over something pretty simple. I'm gonna drop that over there. Don't need it right now. Oi, who's texting me? um, so yeah, it's a pretty simple design I worked out myself. Anyone can do it anywhere. Oh yeah, if you have a bottle and you just go up to it, then you can get a honey bottle. And all the crafting recipes you can find on your own, so you don't really have to listen to me too much. Yeah, this is the stuff that you can get from a beehive and bee nest, from bees basically. So these right here that I have in my creative world, they're not gonna have bees inside of them, so I have to use a spawn egg. But one more thing about bees. Wait, what was I gonna say? It'll come to me. Anyway, this design is pretty simple, pretty easy. So what you want to do? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just for my own sake, because I use 8 on my own thing. So yeah, you just break this right here, and then this right here. You place your beehive or bee nest, and they both work the same. Bees will sometimes go from one to the other, and also it can only hold up to 3 bees. That's what I was gonna say. So it can only hold up to 3 bees for each of them. So right here, that's 24 bees. So that's all you got to do. 24 bees. That's a max that this can do. That's a lot of honey, basically. Yeah. So if I continue on with what I was doing, I think this will be fine. And they only work. So if it's at nighttime and you place your bees down, your beehive down, and you're wondering like, where are they? Don't worry, they do not work at nighttime or when it's raining. Like, they'll do less work. So you gotta be careful with that. The best place to do it is in the nether, because it's not affected by certain things like the weather cycle. So yeah, so if we go like this, then we break under here one more time. This is a low enough thing right here, so I can work with this. Yeah, so this is really easy. All you gotta do is make this sort of hole in the ground right here. It's basically everything that you see, everything you want to do. So right here, though, is where we're gonna put in the redstone, and then after that, it's basically just design. Okay. So for the redstone, you want to place an observer facing all of this right here. Perfect. Then, if I remember, I did this, making a ring above it. Place where I could put dispensers, I believe. I was sort of getting ahead of myself. Right, leave. You want to block. Okay. So if you have all this in place, basically what will happen is the observer will detect when these are full, then they'll send a signal up here to every single one of them, and based on which one is full, if you put shears inside of here, then they should shear whichever it is, and the other shears will be left alone. So right now we kind of want to make a sort of like a little collection system right here. So I just need space. So I just want to test something out because I didn't have enough iron to do this. I'm using a water stream in order to do this. So if I put this here, and then these here, will this work out if it drops? I'm gonna have to do this. So if I drop this on top, will it go through? Yep, okay. So yeah, this will work fine right here. This is the main way that they'll be like going into it, because they keep getting stuck on the campfires whenever I do this, so you kind of want to watch out for that by doing this right here. And on the other side, over here, place this wood there and there. I'm only placing it as a placeholder because I don't really have anything else. It's right here. And then a hopper going into there. 2 hoppers going into here, or just one, it don't matter. And then on top of that, you want to put chest. Now the thing about bees is that they are completely idiotic. You could have your hive right here, no flowers around you, just like this, and they'll still fly all the way over there. So you kind of have to keep them under wraps, and by that what I mean is you're going to have to do something like this. You got to put the glass, so that way they don't get out, because anywhere I want to put, oh, this is really awkward. Can I still open this? Okay, that's good. So yeah, boom. Still have access to these chests right here. Everything should be flying in once you put your bees in. And I suggest putting your bees in before you put the glass around. And as easy as I said, you can transport them. The best time to do it would be at nighttime. So yeah, we just summon some bees right now. And what they'll do is they'll start getting to work by taking up these flowers. They won't even take the flowers. And just get out of here. Perfect. So yeah, as long as there is smoke, or at least a campfire under them, you should be able to go through here, pick these up, and, you know, move them around as you please. Just make sure that when you move them around, campfire under. You should be able to also take the honey, because if you take honey without a campfire, they'll come after you, and they'll die that way. Now if you want to breed these guys, because you can, which is so cute when you see baby bees, all you gotta do is give them flowers. They eat flowers, I guess. Like, that's the best kind of food for them. So I'm gonna put in shears, and I'm gonna wait for these guys to start making honey. And when they do, boom. Yeah, you guys can see how it works. I'll try to get every angle I can from this. Oh yeah, and some of them are real goofballs. Like, this would be the guy to just, while everybody's doing, no, oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. So it's not even the fact that he's goofing around, like, it's half goofing around, half of him trying to find a place. So I spawned in a bunch of bees, and they are all taking up residence in here. Now, at nighttime, they would all be able to fit in here, but when it's working hours like this, he might have one, like, so they'll go into any one of them, but some of them might go into specific ones every time. So if they can't get into that specific one, they'll wait for everybody to come out, and then they'll continue where they left off. You see? One comes out, one goes in. And it takes them a while. Like, if you're AFK here, prepare to be AFK for a long, long time. But it's worth it because the stuff that you get, like, you know, honeycomb blocks, honeycomb, and honey bottles. Like this right here, cures potion effects. It's basically like a second version of milk. This right here can craft stuff with it, like that right there, and these comb blocks. You can use honey bottles to make honey blocks, which is the opposite of slime. And if you're into redstone, basically slime blocks and honey blocks don't really interact with each other. Like, they can touch each other, but they won't stick to each other. So you can make pretty awesome flying machines. I suggest that you try to do that. This is mostly for people who are sort of new to this kind of stuff, so I kind of wanted to explain that right there. Yeah, you can eat this right here. This is fun. These honeycomb blocks is just a nice shade of yellow, a solid shade of yellow that, you know, would really go good with a lot of things. This has been my brand new redstone testing world, and every single thing here is a different farm that I want to try out. I've already laid out how much space is going to take up, and I already have an idea for designs to go inside of these boxes right here. It's going to go further and further based on the farms, and don't think I'm only doing farms. Based on, you know, any direction, that's going to be a different thing. But this one happened to be farms. Oh yeah, and before I go, I want to show you guys something cool. This is just for my own entertainment right here. Yep, all of them activate. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification button so that way you know whenever I upload a new video, or when your bees come out, because who knows, I might upload a video whenever your bees come out. I used to do daily uploads, but I have a lot of work I have to do, so I'll get back onto that soon. So it's really important that you hit the bell notification button so that way you know whenever I upload. Next video, let's see what it is. Okay, everybody? 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're making a chicken. Oh, so we're doing those farms. Okay, so making food farms based on mobs. Okay. So it's gonna be these two right here. This place is gonna keep expanding and getting bigger, and soon I'll make it a world download so that way you guys can actually you know, join me or whatever. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.